Hello and welcome to Enjoy English School. I'm Stevie.
I'm Betty.
Today we are looking at our World in Pictures lesson, which if you get the magazine or if you get the DVD or CD, whatever, if you get it online, you're going to see a lot of pictures with vocabulary words, and that's my favorite way to learn.
而且我们今天主题很有趣，也是你喜欢的。
You know, it's hot in summer, right? So what is one of the best ways to just enjoy something in the heat? Eating something cold.
对。
Yes. So today we're talking about beating the heat with an icy treat.
对，很有节奏感的一个开头哦，就是
Beat the heat with an icy treat.
没错，他就说呢，想用冰品打击酷暑，打击酷暑就真的英文也是用打的哈，beat the heat， 然后 icy 就冰的，那个是 treat 呢，就是甜品、小甜点啊、小点心这样子。
You know, we're not talking about this thing today, but one of my favorite things in Taiwan in the summer is a Taiwanese ice. 刨冰。
哦，我们今天好像会讲到。
哦，
你喜欢刨冰哦？
I love Taiwanese ice.
而且很大碗。
Yes, and my favorite, I also like the old school traditional, like with, like 鱼丸 and 芋头 and
芋头芋圆呐，芋圆那叫鱼丸，有点邪吧？我们在讲同样的东西吗？鱼丸，好先进哦。
Or that kind, that old school kind, and with some fruit and that.
对，藕泥那种了。
Yes, I do like those, but my favorite is 芒果牛奶冰。
我就知道你好俗哦。
Mango with sweetened condensed milk and ice, because Taiwanese. Like 爱文芒果, they're the best mango I've ever had.
对，他喜欢的口味比较庸俗，就是那个芒果，然后加牛奶啊，很多日本人也喜欢，但是很贵，我觉得有一点贵。
I make it at home.
哦，他自己做了。
It's easy to do. Oh, but today we're talking about different kinds of icy treats.
没错。
Let's take a look.
Beating the heat with an icy treat.
Terry and Judy have just finished lunch and are outside the restaurant discussing what icy treat to enjoy later.
It's so hot out here. Let's get something icy to cool off.
Good idea. How about some shaved ice with tapioca balls?
I haven't seen any shaved ice stands around here, but I did spot a few street vendors selling ice cream.
That works too. Should we try Turkish ice cream or maybe look for some gelato?
That's a tough choice. How about we get something more classic, like a sundae with chocolate syrup and sprinkles?
To be honest, I'm not in the mood for anything too sweet.
Well, in that case, let's go to the convenience store and get some soft serve.
I'd love that. It's cheap, quick, and tasty.
The store also has a freezer full of ice pops to choose from. We can each get something different and share a few bites.
Great idea. And we can go to the park nearby and find a shady spot to sit and enjoy our treats.
Nice. Cold treats and some shade are just what we need to beat the heat.
Okay, so in today's conversation, in our dialogue, we have Terry and Judy. And Terry and Judy have just finished lunch. And they're outside the restaurant discussing what icy treat to enjoy later. So they just had their lunch and they're standing maybe outside of the restaurant thinking, oh, it's so hot. Let's have a cold dessert.
没错。这个呢，背景是什么呢？我们今天有 Terry 跟 Judy 啊，他们在干嘛呢？他们刚吃完午餐，然后呢，他们现在呢，在这个餐厅外面，他们就在讨论说，那现在吃完午餐啊，等一下呢，要吃什么冰品呢？
Yes. So Terry says, it's so hot out here. Let's get something icy to cool off.
对。
It's so hot out here. Yeah, let's get something icy to cool off. Or you could say, let's get something cold
哦，
to
冰
cool
的
off. But here, he's thinking icy.
特别冰的、冰块的哦，所以你就知道
Yeah.
不只是饮料哦，它应该是讲冰。然后呢，这边 cool off 就是消暑，所以他就说，哦，今天这个外面真的是超级热，不然我们去买一些冰品呢，来消暑 cool off。
Yes, to cool off. Or you could say to help us cool down.
哦，降温也可以，往下或
Yeah.
off 都可以。
So now Judy says, oh, good idea.
好主意。
Yeah, good idea. Ooh, how about some shaved ice with tapioca balls? So shaved ice is Taiwan typical ice.
对，台湾有的。
Yeah. So Taiwan shaved ice with tapioca balls.
对，
Now, tapioca, there's different kinds of tapioca balls in Taiwan. Actually, like the zhenju, the boba or milk pearl, that's also tapioca.
对，它有很多名字哦，在英
Yeah.
文。
So tapioca is what they use to make those little balls.
那个原料哦，对，然后呢，他就讲说呢，哎，好主意，好主意哦。那台湾呢，我们最喜欢就是夏天我们就吃刨冰嘛，对不对？所以他就说呢，要不要去吃点刨冰，然后配那个珍珠，就珍珠奶茶那个珍珠啦，那个 tapioca balls。当然，你有很多，我们有时候会叫它那个珍珠奶茶，那个珍珠我们还可以这么讲。
Zhenju naicha, like
那个
in
珍珠
America, they love to call it boba tea.
boba，
Yeah,
波
boba,
霸
milk pearl.
pearls 珍珠也可以。
Yeah. But the reason here, like tapioca balls, like zhenju, normal, it's about the size of a pearl, right?
对
Yeah, that's
你
why
很
we
专
call
业
it
哦。
pearl milk or pearl balls.
对
But in Taiwan, there's a lot of different kinds of,
对
and they're all made with tapioca.
对，因为那个台湾那个珍珠有什么白色的啊，比如透明的啊，有黑色的啦，所以就对外国人来讲，其实你讲不管讲 pearl 还是 boba， 我觉得他们应该都一样，他们不会
Yeah.
分那个大小颗啦。只有台湾人才会分，你要 boba 还是要珍珠哦，在国外就统一 size 这样。
Yeah, but they're all made of tapioca.
这个原料
Yeah, 就是用这个淀粉，这个做的。
对
So now Terry says, I haven't seen any shaved ice stands around here, but I did spot a few street vendors selling ice cream. So I haven't seen any shaved ice stands. We could say stand, vendor. Like stand is like 一个摊位，
摊位
right?
对
Yeah. And vendor just means a person selling that.
对摊贩
Yeah. So I haven't seen any shaved ice stands around this area, around here, but I did see a few street vendors selling ice cream.
对，他就讲说，哎，我目前还没有看到，就是有任何在卖刨冰那种小摊位啊，这样。那同学这个要学，因为台湾就很多什么摊贩啊，你在夜市看到，所以呢，这个字还蛮重要的哦。他虽然没有看到呢在卖这种刨冰，但他看到什么呢 ？spot 在这里是看到的意思，把这个字记起来，因为你等一下还会再看到它一次哦。但是我看到几摊啊，这个 street vendor 这个摊贩呢是在卖冰淇淋的。
Yeah. So Judy says, that works too.
哦，那也可以啊。
Yeah, because she
可以
said, "Ooh, how about shaved ice?"
对，
And he said, "Well, I don't see any stands.
没卖。
How about ice cream?" And she says that works too. Yeah. Should we try Turkish ice cream, or maybe look for some gelato? So Turkish ice cream, we've all seen this in Taiwan. It's very famous in Turkey. When you buy it and you grab it, and they put it and they take it.
没错，就是跟你玩那个玩很久那一种哦，小朋友可能玩一玩就哭了的那一种，对我都不敢买。
不用说小朋友，我自己都生气了。
你会敢去买吗？我觉得很丢脸，因为要这样我都抓不到，所以你会买吗？我想吃，
Actually,
但我不敢
I
买。
don't want to because I think of how many people touch that.
哦，那
Because
个
he
玩
keeps switching it back and forth and switch and I'm like, how dirty is that?
但 但是我觉得很好
我
吃
这方面我比较洁癖。
哦，他不喜欢那个大摸过的啦。
I'm like, how many people touch that ice cream cone?
对，他的这个专注
Because
点。
he keeps playing the game,
对
right?
对对，但我猜他应该是有一个是大家常拿的，然后有一个是真的比较干净的那一个。
但是
对
大家常拿的也是有碰到你的。
对啊，就没有办
So
法。
I'm like, ew.
想吃就没有办法。对，然后他竟然就问他说：“我们要不要试试看的土耳其的冰淇淋，或者是呢？哎，还有什么选择？
Gelato. Gelato is an Italian ice cream.
哦，意式的冰淇淋。
意大利式的, yeah.
对。
And it's made a little bit different than traditional ice cream, but still yummy.
对，都是冰淇淋啊，就是不同国家的、哦，有一点不同国家的特色。
So now she said, "Oh, you want to try Turkish ice cream or some gelato?" And now Terry says, "Oh, that's a tough choice."
很难选呢。
Yeah, that's a tough choice. How about we get something more classic? How about we do something? This is very common.
对，
Like, 你觉得这样如何? How about we get something or try something more classic?
对。
And here maybe he also means more traditional.
对，就比较传统哈，你会常吃到。他就说很难选哦，这个 tough 我们看过好几次啊，有的时候讲一个人啊硬汉形象，有时候讲很艰难。那这里呢就是艰难的抉择，但是这里没有说像遇到什么困难的情况，这只是说很难选啊。
Yeah.
对，那要不要是比较 classic、比较经典、比较传统的？
How about we get something more classic like a sundae with chocolate syrup and sprinkles? So he's talking about like American classic.
对，美式的哦，不是台湾的。
A chocolate sundae with ice cream and chocolate syrup and sprinkles are little candy things that you put on top.
对，他就说呢，不然我们来试这个好了，我们就来试这种比较美式那种圣代呀，这个 Sunday 嘛，就是圣代。然后呢，圣代加什么呢？就是那个巧克力的那个糖浆。麦当劳就是卖那一种嘛，对不对？就是麦当劳那一种。
That's a chocolate sundae. That's a basic cheap chocolate sundae.
没错，还有 sprinkle 是那个巧克力米，就是彩色的，然后你撒在上面的那个叫
Yeah, 用
sprinkles，
糖果它 yeah.
漂亮的那一
And
种。
if you do it yourself, you have to do it like this.
撒盐哥，不要学哦，再乱撒，到时候妈妈生气。
So he says, "Ooh, how about now? Chocolate sundae is quite sweet.
我觉得太甜了。
So maybe Terry's thinking, maybe some ice cream with chocolate syrup, but now Judy says, to be honest, I'm not in the mood for anything too sweet. Like, I don't want it to be too sweet, or you actually could say too sugary. Because sugar,
糖的意思。
yeah. So sugar E with 加一个 Y,
多加一个 Y
sugary just means,
太腻太甜。
yeah, 甜腻, yeah, 甜腻的。
对
So to be honest, I'm not in the mood for something that sweet.
对，他那个 Judy 就说，老师跟你说，我现在呢 in the mood for something， 就是有做什么的心情，跟中文其实很像哦。我现在没有那种感觉，就是不想吃那种太甜，就是说夏天吃太甜的可能不解渴啊那种感觉。我自己也是这样觉得啦。
So what will they get? We'll find out right after this. So Judy didn't really want anything too sweet. And now Terry says, well, in that case, let's go to the convenience store and get some soft serve. Now, this is something kind of new in Taiwanese convenience stores.
真的
I mean, 偶尔断断续续的 we've had soft serve ice cream.
对
By the way, it's called soft serve ice cream. And it's the same kind of ice cream you get at like McDonald's or the convenience stores. It just means it's super soft, right? So soft serve. When they serve it to you, it's soft.
双麒麟。
Yeah,
那它跟那个 ice cream 有什么不同？没有什么不同，
lots of different things.
很多不同。
Yeah.
比如说它比较软，这是第一点。还有
Well,
吗
it's made differently. And soft serve usually has a lot more
它是不是
人工调味料 like traditional ice cream. Like traditional ice cream is super easy. It's made like a custard.
卡士达
Yeah. So it's eggs and cream and sugar and then maybe chocolate or some fruit
就你想
flavor.
要的那个
And you mix it and freeze it. That is traditional ice cream. A lot of ice cream we get now has lots of other things.
吃得出来。
And soft serve also has things in it so that it won't get hard.
哦，就吃起来都软软，不会那种硬硬的那个口感。
Yeah. So different temperature and different
就很多细节啊
Yeah.
因为 Stevie 他是专家，所以我们问他甜点专家。
But soft serve ice cream is very convenient and it's cheap.
哦，比较
它很
便宜。
便宜 Yeah.
哦，做起来很
Yeah,
便宜。
you can make it very cheap. So that's why you can get it in the convenience store for like 10 NT or something because it's not expensive to make. But it is nice in the summer.
没错，因为偶尔就来一支，但是我觉得 soft serve 对我来讲有点太甜，所以越吃越就会想喝饮料。那刚好就一组台湾饮料多，双麒麟店也多，那个 convenience stores 也多。对，那这里他就在讲说，他就说，好吧，那如果是这样子的话，不然我们去那种便利商店，然后呢买个双麒麟好了。如果你不想要那种太甜的话 ，in that case， 如果是这样的话，这个 case 的话
And so he says, okay, well, I think he's also thinking, oh, gelato, Turkish ice cream, too expensive.
哦，确实
Maybe.
两个都比较贵。
Maybe. So he says, well, let's go to the convenience store and get some soft serve. And Judy says, I'd love that. It's cheap, quick, and tasty. So, and also soft serve by itself is not too sweet. You don't have chocolate syrup like a sundae. And so it's cheap, quick, and tasty. Oh, I'd love that. Perfect.
他说 I love that， 就是好啊，这个主意不错，这样子 OK 啊，因为什么呢？因为它很便宜，然后又很快嘛，因为它就是赶快弄一弄，店员可能几秒钟就好了，然后呢又好吃。
And she also, remember, even though I say it very quickly, I'd love that, but I'd love that. It means I would love it if we did that.
哦，
一个
我很
假设
乐意，
right?
一个假设语气。
Yeah, I'd love that if we did that.
所以我们念的时候要怎么念那个一撇 d 那个发音啊？
Well, just I'd.
爱的就爱的
Yeah.
的小声一点。
And then I'd love that.
I love that， 慢慢念。
I'd love that.
所以最后会感觉像那个 I 跟 love 中间有个停顿，那个气流阻断的声音，就那个 d 要小声哦，你不要 I 的，就有点太大声了。
And if you think, oh, this is really hard to say, I'd love that. I'd love that. If you think that's hard, then just say, I would love that.
因为就讲长一点点。
And it's also, I would is easier to pronounce than I'd.
对非母语者来说
Yeah.
对你们来讲一定是一撇
Yeah.
低的比较好念。就看你自己目前的状况怎么念会比较好。
Now, convenience stores also have other great little frozen treats,
没错，
right? So now Terry says the store also has a freezer full of ice pops to choose from. Now, in different places, like in America where I grew up, we call them popsicles.
它是完整的把那个 popsicle 念出来。
Yeah.
对
Popsicle, like an icicle.
就一根那个冰棍，那个冰棍
Yeah.
加旁边有冰，就是
And so,
popsicle。
because popsicles, it's a pop. It's a little, it's on a stick.
对，
So a popsicle, an ice pop, same thing. So they had a freezer full of ice pops to choose from. We can each get something different and share a few bites.
对，
And I don't like the ice pops, like the fruit flavored juice pops. They're okay, but I really like the ice cream ones that are dipped in chocolate.
你喜欢那个
Like
巧
it's
克力
ice cream in the middle, but a little thin frozen chocolate on the outside.
它讲的是巧克力口味，然后里面它没有那么硬，它就比较软一点点的那
And we
种。
call that an ice cream pop.
哦，就是有一种里面它是那种冰淇淋口感，但是外面呢它是有包那个巧克力的糖衣的，然后它把它做成那个冰棍
Yeah.
这种。哦，我也喜欢那一种。哦，
Yeah.
我觉得牛奶的也不错。
Yeah. Oh,
对。
Taiwan has some good flavors.
对，还有红豆牛奶也，你有试过吗？红豆牛奶，
I don't like Hongdou.
哎，可惜。对，
知道，我好没有水准，对不起。
没有没有，我爸喜欢红豆牛奶冰。对对对，你的口味就是没有那么老。好，他就说呢，哎，其实那个便利商店还有什么？还有 freezer 就是那种冰库，就便利商店会有的那种矮矮那种冰库呢，它里面都会有很多 ice pops。那个 pop 就是冰棒的意思，所以说如果是水果口味就是 fruit pops， 对不对？
Yeah.
你可以这样讲。然后 ice cream pop 就是里面比较浓稠的那一种，只要它是有在冰棍上的呢，你都可以这样讲哦。所以有很多可以选啊，对，然后我们就可以呢，都选不同种的。那每一个人 share a few bites，bite 就是咬一口，那我们就你一口我一口这样一起分着吃。
Yeah, usually it's close friends.
对，不然很恶心。
Because honestly, if I'm sitting there going, here, try.
我不喜欢的，我没有办法跟别人共
See,
吃，我觉得很恶心
If。it's a close friend, I don't care.
哦，我不行，我不行。
Like if you are licking your ice cream, I'll totally go, okay. Does not bother me.
It bothers me a lot.
Yeah. If we're close. If I don't know you,
太恶了，我觉得那个都是在吃口水，不在吃冰。
So we can each get something different and share a few bites. And Judy says, great idea. Yeah. And we can go to the park nearby and find a shady spot to sit and enjoy our treats. So shade, do you know what shade is?
树荫，对不对？阴影啊，
Yeah.
树荫啊。
So shade just means somewhere where there's a shadow,
有 shadow 的地
you know,
方。
so the sun doesn't shine on you. So shady means to find a shady spot, a place where the sun is not hitting you.
对
Because usually shady spots are cooler.
对。
So go to the park, find a cool shady spot, and sit and enjoy our treats.
对，这个 shady spot 就是我们讲的阴凉处啦。这个 spot 我们刚才在前面看过是看到，在这里呢是场所的意思哦。所以同一个字，不同的意思，不同的词性。那这个句句就说，哇，这个想法实在太好了。然后呢，我跟你说，我们可以去附近的这个公园干嘛呢？我们就可以找到一个就是阴凉处的地方坐下来啊，然后那边你一口我一口啊，我们一起可以分享我们的这个冰品。
And there's also, it's like 口语方面. In slang, shady,
对，
you know, because shade means a little bit dark, right?
照不到太阳照不到的地方。
So if you do something or say something and I go, oh, that was shady.
哦，这个是什么意思？
That means like maybe you're talking bad about somebody or maybe, you know, like,
不光明的、不磊落的这样。
yeah, if you,
偷偷来
you
的。
know, like you say, oh, wow, Stevie, your diet's going really well. Okay.
你很
这是
适合这种。
讽刺, right?
哦，
So I might say that was shady.
就有一点点怎么讲呢？就是有点恶劣啊、下流啊、
Yeah.
不光明的
A little
那一
bit,
种。
yeah. Yeah, or stop throwing shade.
哦，不要在那边就是暗讽人家，一直丢
Yeah.
放冷箭呐。
Yeah. So shade 就是 doesn't have sunlight, so it's a little dark.
就放冷箭啊，
Yeah.
不光明的意思。
But they're going to enjoy a nice shady spot in the park and have their treats. And so Terry says, "Ooh, nice. Yeah, good.
对，
Cold treats and some shade are just what we need to beat the heat."
他说呢，太棒太棒了哈，有冰品啦，还有呢一点点树荫啦，正是我们需要的。为了打击这种夏天这么热的天气哦，刚好呢买一点冰到阴凉处坐下，真的是太棒了。
Now I kind of want a mango ice.
I want soft serve maybe
Soft serve?
or Turkish ice cream.
Okay, you get soft serve, I'll get a mango ice.
You get Turkish ice cream for me.
No. See you next time.
Bye bye.
Bye.